Assalamu alaikum gems. For those who are new here, my name is Chloe, and today's video I'm going to talk about why I became a Muslim. Some of you may already know the story because I did film it around almost 6 years ago. The date is a little foggy because I never recorded or remembered when I became a Muslim, and I filmed that video a little after. So I'm refilming it because the other video just had too many personal details and I'm just not about that anymore, but I still want to share the story, just less info. I'm currently 23 and I became a Muslim a little after I turned 19. It was around end of January, early February, almost 6 years ago. To give a little history so you can understand how I got to the point of being Muslim. I grew up Christian. I believed in Christianity for, I would say, up until I was a teenager, and then I started to question things because I was not just part of some Sunday school kids stuff. I was hearing the sermons, I was listening to conversations, I was being more involved in, I guess, learning. Now, what led me away from Christianity was the faith itself. I never could grasp or understand the Holy Trinity. It just did not click in my head for me. None of it made sense, and for me personally, I've always believed that it was a very big contradiction. A big thing for me was I would constantly ask people about Jesus. I could not understand how a human being could be part God as well as being the son of himself as well as himself, and I was like, wait a minute, what? I did believe that there was a reason for our existence. I believed in God, but the Jesus thing just made no sense, and I decided, okay, I'm not a Christian, I'm not anything. But part of me was pretty much like, I still believe there's a God, but I didn't know that there was a faith for what I believed in by my own reasoning. Another big part was, just to add this in, was anyone I asked questions to would tell me when they couldn't give me a solid answer that was not only logical but explained it in a way where it made sense. It wasn't a contradiction. And when they couldn't answer my questions, they would tell me to have blind faith, that we don't have to understand, and I was like, no, I would like to understand what I'm supposed to be believing in, I was constantly getting into situations which made me just want to leave even more, to eventually just leaving. That all having happened, this led into me just slipping down a slope into having confusion, not having something to answer my questions, nothing to help me face the situations I was in life. I didn't have something that pushed me forward and gave me a strong mentality and all those things. So with all of that, eventually I made a few choices in life that were just ones you just shouldn't be taking. I was surrounded by other people who were also in that kind of state of mind, and this bad lifestyle that we all lived was kind of seen as normal. Gosh, as early as 13 people were like cool for harming themselves, and I'm sorry to say that, but that was the weirdest thing to witness at 13, and later on in life look back and be like, that's messed up. Confusion, downhill, doing stupid things, and no rock to hold on. With all of this adding and piling up, that did lead me to making a choice where I was in hospital, unfortunately. Thankfully, I was too dumb to know what I was doing, and I was perfectly fine, so no worries about that. Because of that decision, where it led me to, someone I knew at the time found out and I guess asked me what I believed in, and I said I just don't believe in anything. I didn't really expand to this person that I did believe in God, because I just didn't want it to be like oh, here's Christianity to save you, and I knew that was not going to work. Surprisingly though, they sent me an Islamic video, which was an atheist asking Dr. Zakir Naik a couple questions that I personally had, and I'm pretty sure in the video it expanded on the Islamic view of Jesus as well. So it was like the answer to everything that I was questioning and believed in all in one go. And I knew from that very moment of watching that video, like, I am a Muslim, like, this is what I believe in, this is my thing, you know? This is what I've been looking for years. After watching that video, that led me into a rabbit hole of just watching so many videos, looking online at so many different sites and things, and eventually, not long after actually, probably a couple days, I took the shahada